Okay, everybody, welcome back to the DGS 2605 channel. We're back with our MLB Power Pros 2008 repeat season mode with your undefeated world champion Toronto Blue Jays. Last time out, what can I say about the Boston Red Sox other than it was one of the games of all time, and now we head over to Tropicana Field. We got a 3-game series against the Tampa Bay Rays. Day off, we're back at home to face, I'm sure the Red Sox are very thrilled to come see us again later on, but we got Tampa Bay in front of us right now in their home stadium. Let's take a look at the game. So Carmona, I keep forgetting how their lineup looks like. They got all their, all greens. They could have kept all their yellows together, but whatever. Anyways, it's not going to be Hendrickson on the mound for us, of course. It's Doc with one of the ERAs of all time. Let's just say that. So Carmona is a good pitcher in this game, but we're going to see how our lineup can handle him, because our lineup can handle pitching. I mean, we saw that last time out anyways. Enough about last time. We're focusing on the present. Let's get into the game. Okay, Blue Jays, let's play ball. Gonna play some ball, play it right here, right now. Taking a look around the league, only one game. 10-4, Nationals and the Marlins. That's a Balatro score right there. I love Balatro. There's a baseball card in that game too. Here we are at the flop. At the worst stadium ever. Alright, Carmona with a mid-2 ERA. Right-hander, and that's a good ERA, especially in the AL East. Game really chugging along to start off. Change up in the dirt, 1-0. Low change up again, 2-0. Of course, they're in a dome, no wind. Slider just missed inside, 3-0. Hard sinker stayed in the zone, 3-1. Perfect sinker on that left corner. Payoff pitch to Rich Riley had to start off the game. Nobody on, nobody out. He lines that, just fouled down the first baseline. That could have gone for a base hit. Payoff pitch yet again. Pitch number 8 of the at-bat. Aurelia hits it over to right field. That's going to be a base hit. 8-pitch at-bat, resulting in a single. Good start for the Jays. Runner on first, nobody out. Here's Durham, 474, 6 homers, 22 RBIs. High changeup, ball 1. Slider just missed high, 2-0. So Carmona is not afraid to pitch into deep counts here, we can see. Sinker, 3-0, 2 batters in a row. 3-1 on a sinker. He seems to be locating that pitch the best. Has he thrown a 4-seam? I don't think he has yet. It's going to be a payoff pitch to Ray Durham. One man on first, nobody out. Durham made pretty good contact with it. It's going to the outfield there. Garrett Anderson's going to make the catch. If it is Garrett Anderson, I saw he passed away. May he rest in peace. All the players from this game are leaving us one by one anyways. Strike one to Lance Berkman. Sinker in the dirt, 1-1. That's the first time he didn't pitch 3 straight balls to a batter. He pitched 2 of them, and one of them was a wild pitch. Aurelia gets to second base, quite easy, 2-1. Change up in the zone, count is 2-2. Went fishing for that one, fouled it back. Lucky to stay alive there. That was a ball. Count remains 2-2, essentially a payoff pitch. Berkman pulled that over to first. LaRoche will step on the bag, but Aurelia gets over to third. It's a productive out for Lance Berkman. Here's AR-15, 407, 1133. Pitch number 20 is coming to the plate. Just let him get tired. Sinker missed again. 1-0. I have a hunch. AR-15 smacks that over to right field. Will it get past Bill Burrows? No, it won't. Caught on the run. 0-for-1 to start the day for the Jays. That's okay. Plenty of baseball left to play. Heading to the bottom of the first now. It's the Rays. Let's see what the good doctor can do. Let's check his changeup. Or his curve. That was located well. Sinker. And went out the 2-seamer. Seems to be bringing his A game today. What's his condition? Regular. Every game is A game with Roy Halladay on the mound. Strike one on a cutter. 0-1. Ichiro missed the curve. 0-2. He's got him on 3 pitches. one of the best hitters in the league on 3-pitch strikeout. That's excellent. Bill Burrows hits that four-seam fastball right at Durham, over to first, 2 away. And here's Beltran batting right at 300, 7-15. Strike one on the two-seamer. Try to get the curve, missed it, 0-2 now. Ooh, didn't bite on that changeup. 1-2. Pulled that cutter, pulled it foul. Here's the 1-2 again. Got him swinging on the sinker. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the first for the good doctor. We're heading to the top of the second now. It's going to be the 5. I'll do it for this, 6-7, because I didn't do it for his ERA. Top of the second, Ryan Braun leading off. 5-6-7, part of the lineup. 5.45 average, 24 homers, even 50 RBIs. Strike one on a changeup. That's a rarity from Carmona so far, excuse me, 0-1. High fastball, 93. He can throw a heater, but he just hasn't. There's the sinker again, missed, 2-1. 3-1 in case it's a you know what, we'll let it slide. Braun smokes that to center field. Goodbye. Oh my goodness, almost 460 feet. 25th homer, 51st RBI on the season for him. This shutout is broken. 1-0 Jays. It's the wrong pitch to the wrong guy. He thought he could get away with an easy strike, not on Braun's watch. Anyways, Lowell up now, takes strike one on a sinker. Carmona seems to be easing into the game here now. He's more confident getting into that strike zone, even after giving up a home run. As I say that, he threw 2 balls. Count is 2-1. Perfect on that corner. Can't get angry about that. Here's the 2-2 count. Nobody on, nobody out. Puts it into play at the shortstop for Cal. Over to first. 1 away. Here's Luke Scott. 453, 12 homers, 27 RBIs. Ball 1 missed. 1-0. I like that advertisement up there. 3 eggs. What could that possibly be advertising? Not 1, not 2, but 3 eggs. Slider in the zone for strike 1. Change up missed. 3-1. Just in case it happened once before. We're letting that go. It's going to be a payoff pitch to Luke Scott. Nobody on. Only 1 out in the inning. He read the sinker well. It's over for Cal at short. Over to first. 2 away. Loduca, 419 average, no homers, 3 RBIs. A mistake, Loduca swings at it right at for Cal, who got all 3 outs in the inning. That's the end of the second. Top of the second, excuse me. Braun with a solo shot, broke the tie. We're 1 for 2. Bottom of the Rays lineup, 4-5-6. Here's Garrett Anderson. 234, 1-7. Strike one on the cutter from Halladay. It's that. Oh, Lowell, are you kidding me? You could have had that. That is a very... You know what? Because of his passing, there you go. Adam LaRoche smokes that just foul. Berkman made the dive. 0-1. Pop that up. Halladay looking to get it. Yes, he does. 1 away. For Cal. Strike 1 on the cutter. Strike 2 on the changeup. Swung and missed, excuse me. And got him on 3 pitches. Keep an eye over there. Here's Iwamura. Strike 1. Low fastball stayed in the zone. Swung, missed the curve. He was looking for a huge cut at that. Got him on 3 pitches. Easy peasy. They got the single. Garrett Anderson, may he rest in peace. He can have that. We're getting back to business here. They're 0 for 1. We're 1 for 2. Top of the third. Bottom of the lineup leading off. Grandy. 457, 1537. A lot of 5s and 7s. Sinker missed. How original. 1-0. Changeup missed. Daring today, aren't we? 2-0. Fastball caught that corner. Can't get angry about that. 2-1. Just caught it with that changeup. It stayed in the zone. Count is even. 2-2 to Curtis Granderson. Read the sinker well. It's a weird hopper. Carmona, will he get there in time? He hesitated for a second. Grandy got pretty far. Second trip through the lineup. Here's Rich Aurelio. Only 1 of 2 Jays to have a hit in the game so far. Takes a sinker, strike one. Sinker in the dirt, 1-1. Hits that over to first base. LaRoche, 2 away. Here's Durham. See. Let a couple pitches go by. Let's see if we can get him to 50. Fastball outside, 1-0. Sinker in the zone, 1-1. Sinker missed, 2-1. Just in case. Count is even, 2-2. 2 outs, nobody on. Durham puts that in play. It's at for Cal, over to first. That'll end the inning, or half inning, I should say. Jays went 3 up and 3 down, remain 1 for 2 on the game. Bottom of the third coming up, 8-9-1 part of the Rays lineup. Here's Laird, 1 homer, 16 RBIs, nice 300 average for him. Probably be higher in the order with that. Anyways, quick 0-2 count. He puts it in play, barely. Doc has it, over to first, 1 away. Here's Junet, 262, 1-4. Strike 1. Swung at the curve, missed it. Puts it in play, right at Mike Lowell, 2 outs. Ichiro went down swinging his first time up, very unlike him. Puts it in play, it's at Durham, over to first, 3 up and 3 down, go the Rays. Third inning already done and over with, top of the fourth coming up, heart of the Jays lineup. This is the time to do some damage here. Carmona's at what, pitch 50, 52, yeah. So just be patient, let them go, we're letting that go. Strike 1. Just let him get tired and come through when it counts. That is the weirdest ball I think we hit all season. Will Berkman make it? No, he didn't. Wow, that was very... I actually want to see the replay of this. So he barely made contact. That ball's barely spinning at the start. Barely bounced to Iwamura. Made an excellent throw. A faster hitter, runner, gets on base. Grandy would have gotten on base if he hit it like that. Here's AR-15, flew out to right field his first time up. Strike 1 on the sinker, fair call, 0-1. Just missed with that high changeup. Count is even at 1. Puts that in play. It will not get past Iwamura. A nice defensive play there as well by him. Just flashing that glove. Braun, 1 for 1 with the solo shot. We'll give him 1 power swing here. See what he can do. Strike 1 on a sinker. 0-1. Sinker way inside. 1-1. He smokes that to right field. I think that one's going. It is gone. 2 straight solo shots for Ryan Braun, his 26th and 52nd on the season. 26th homer, 52nd RBI, 410 feet. 2-0 Jays. Ryan Braun is leading the Tampa Bay Rays 2-0. Here's Mike Lowell. So Carmona came in with a 2.63 ERA. He's got 2 of those runs against him right now, but he's still got a quality start going. Lowell pulls that one. That's going to left field. Bounce. Base hit. 2 outs. This is the kind of guy we want up. Lefty Luke Scott. Let's keep an eye. Pitch number 62 will be coming across the plate. He's due for a mistake. We've seen one before. Sinker in the strike zone. 0-1. He smacks that to the center left gap. Ichiro is running. I don't think he can run that one down. That's going to get to weird corner out there. That's going to be an RBI double. It's 3-0 Jays. Luke Scott brings the run home, gets himself into scoring position. And that weirdly shaped part of the outfield there helped us out. Took a bounce, made it right to that corner. Nothing you can do about that. Longest probable relay. No play to be made at the plate. Here's Loduca. With lefty Granderson coming up, let's take some pitches here. Let's wait for something good. Quick 1-1 count. Slider caught the zone, whatever. Count is 1-2. Not swinging at that. Count is even 2-2. Let that go. That was just inside. Payoff pitch to Paulo Duca. Why not? I have a hunch. He smokes that. That's going to right field. It's got some carry. Oh, that barely just hit the wall. It's an RBI single. That's what, his 4th, 5th RBI on the season. All right, he's got to make a mistake. Nice amount of pitches. Here comes 70. Went outside. The quality start's gone, by the way, 1-0. Caught the corner with that fastball, 1-1. Sinker missed, 2-1. Smokes that to right. It's going. It is gone. 2-run shot for Curtis Granderson, exactly at 400 feet. 16th home run on the season. 6-0 Jays. This is a 5-run rally. And I think, did we get all of those runs with 2 outs? Yes, we did. Berkman and Rios were out. Let's see what Rich can do here. We'll wait on it. Strike 1. I don't know how that wasn't a questionable call. That was right there. 0-1. He hits it himself to right field. It's got some carry on it. Will it have enough? Caught at the warning track by the fielder. So that's the end of the inning. Oh my God, look at our runs and hits, guys. 6 and 7. Anyways, a 5-run rally. Heading to the bottom of the 4th. 2-3-4, part of the Rays lineup. Here's Bill Burrows. 1 pitch, 1 out his last time up. Strike 1, change up. Call favorable in our way. It did. Fouled off the fastball. So we've seen some different speeds. Here's the 0-2. Makes contact. That's going to go for a base hit. Yes, it will. Just barely. Relay it, relay it, relay it. Yep, keep him at first. Where are you going? You stay there. So leadoff single. That's their 2nd hit today. There's Beltran. Strike 1. That 2-seamer is not going where I want it to. Pulls that hard to first. Berkman out at 2nd. Over to first. Beautiful double play. And credit to Lance Berkman for catching that scorching ground ball. Garrett Anderson, 1 for 1 in the game. Strike 1 on the lower left. 0-1. Hits it off the skinny part of the bat. Loduca doing his cool anime jump. There's the 0-2. Got him swinging. Just missed the 2-seamer. But essentially, the Rays went 3 up and 3 down. Another excellent inning from Roy Halladay. Top of the 5th, 2-3-4 part of the Jays lineup. We were almost batting through the lineup in the last inning. Carmona's out. Brian Kurt is coming in. Let's check his ERA, 13.5. It's batting practice, but a lot of guys, well, maybe not a lot, don't have a hit. So Durham, you got to get a base hit before you can have some fun. Quick 0-2 count. He is a left-hander. Got him swinging on 3 pitches. Now is not sure about that last fastball. There's Berkman 0 for 2. Why not? Read that well, and he smoked it. It is going to center. Will it have enough? Ichiro watches it go. Solo shot, Lance Berkman. 7-0, so he has his first hit of the game. 18th homer on the season. We just keep piling it on. Zaire 15, he doesn't have a hit yet. He's just batting under 400. Strike 1. Slider caught the zone. Quick 0-2 count to Rios, but ready against the lefty pitcher. His confidence isn't shaken. Pushes that over to LaRoche. Steps on the bag. 2 away. Ron 2 for 2 with 2 solo shots. We'll give him... Yeah, why not? He's earned it. Read that one well. Is it a hat trick? It's a hat trick for Ryan Braun. 3 straight home runs. 27th homer on the season. 53rd RBI as he crosses the plate. Just over 400 feet. 8-0 Jays. Yep. Here's Lowell. 1 for 2. We'll give him power swing here. Only a single in the game. He pulled it. Didn't get the greatest swing on it. Ichiro is there. Makes the catch. So, you got another 2 runs off 2 solo shots. We're 8 for 9. They're 0 for 2. Bottom of the 5th, 5, 6, 7. Part of the Rays lineup coming up. Here's LaRoche. Strike 1 on the 2-seamer. 0-1. Puts that in play. Docks there. Over to first. Easy out. This for Cal. Went down swinging his first time up. Strike 1. Fastball far side of the plate. 0-1. Let that curve go. I think he was looking for something with a bit more speed on it. Got him swinging on 3 pitches. You see Wamura. That high sinker go. 0-1. Let the fastball go. 0-2. Bad spot to be in. Got him swinging on 3 pitches. Goodness gracious, everybody. What a performance by Doc. Heading to the top of the 6th now. Last 3 batters in the Jays lineup. The damage has been done. Let's just see what kind of damage we can do. So Scott is 1 for 2, has an extra base hit, but he is facing a left-handed pitcher. So really, this is the part of the lineup you want a lefty. You got 2 left-handed batters guaranteed. But we have, what, 2 lefties, 2 switch hitters, leaving 5 righties. I think my math's correct on that. Scott, a high hopper to Iwamura, over to first, 1 away. Because it really is righty. 2 switch hitters. Rios and Braun, Lowell, all bat righty. And then here's the last one, Loduca. Hits the first pitch he sees. That'll go for a base hit to right field. Back-to-back singles for Paul Loduca. There's Grandy, 1 for 2, has the home run. So it's Grandy. He got a good swing on that. It will not be going as far as we'd like it to. Caught by Spilborghs. 2 away. So really out 1 for 3. I think we'll just contact swing here. Slider perfect on that bottom left corner. Nothing in 1. Keeping an eye over at first base. High fastball caught the zone. Nothing in 2. We got really on a bad breaking ball. As in filthy, I should say. It was quality. So that ends the inning. I don't know the last time we've seen this animation where our guy's walking back to the dugout. Anyways, bottom of the 6th coming up. 8-9-1, part of the Rays lineup. This will conclude the 2nd trip through it. 7 strikeouts for Halladay. 2-seamer missed the strike zone against Laird. Strike 1 on the 4-seamer. Took a big cut, barely made contact. Durham, easy out on a way. Here's Junet. Strike 1 on the sinker. Nothing in 1. I think he was waiting for a breaking ball. Swung through the 2-seamer. 0-2. Just missed with the curveball. 1-2. He puts it in play. That's going to be their 3rd base hit. Single to center field. Runner on first, 1 away. Here's Ichiro. Swinging strikeout and a ground out. That one got away from Doc. That's going to go for a base hit. That was a mistake, but thank God it was a contact swing. Runners on first and second, 1 away. Ready matchup. Spilborghs fouled that off his foot. Don't know the last time we've seen that. Quick, nothing in 2 count. This is a huge out to get right here. That's gone forward. Off Doc's glove. Double play. Oh, what a double play by Ray Durham. Oh, man, couldn't have drawn that up any better. Off Doc's glove. Stepped on the bag. Like, didn't even need to throw it out. I guess it bounced off Doc. Technically, it wasn't an unassisted double play. Whatever. Top of the 7th coming up. New pitcher coming into the game. Here's Millwood, righty. ERA just above 5. Now, the Rays, I feel like, are using their bullpen a lot better than the Red Sox did. Durham hits that over to left field. That'll be a leadoff single. Nobody out, of course. Berkman, 1 for 3 with the home run. We'll give him, why not? Oh, that way got away from the catcher. Durham gets to scoring position easily. May not matter here, depending on what we do. Berkman smokes that to center. Will it stay in the park? Ichiro won't get it regardless. Just made it over. 19th homer for Berkman on the season. Gets his 2nd in a row. 3rd RBI of the game as he comes across the plate. 10-0 Blue Jays. We've made it to double digits. Here's Rios. 0 for 4. Takes a strike on the curve. Nothing in 1. 2-seamer in the dirt. 1-1. Fouled that one off. Man, that was a scorcher. The first base coach over there has got to be thinking, I'm going to get hit by these one of these days. 2-seamer just missed the corner there. Nice take by AR-15. 2-2. Pulled that one inside. Junet at 3rd. Over to first. First out of the inning. Rios is 0 for 4 on the game now. Here's Braun. Why not? Let's see what Millwood's got. Ooh, cutter that Probably should have been a ball. Went for a strike. Nothing in 1. That fastball. Okay, all right. Quick 0-2 count. And Braun read that well. He gave that a good whack, but Ichiro will be there. 2 away. Here's Lowell, 1 for 3. Let him contact swing here with a couple lefties coming up. Strike 1 on the 2-seamer, nothing in 1. Hits that over to left field. Right into the gap. Back is turned, made it all the way to the warning track. That's going to be a stand-up double for Mike Lowell. Here's Scott with a runner in scoring position. We know what we want him to do. Gets away from the catcher. Okay, now Lowell's at third. Should be just a quality swing is all we need. Quick 2-0 count. Why not? Because he isn't hitting the zone. Strike 1 on the 2-seamer. 2-1. It's going to be high. Yeah, made it inside. Count is even. 2-2. 2 outs. Runner on third. Let that go by. It's past the catcher. I'm not risking it. Keep him at third. 3-2 count. Scott puts that in play at Junet, who makes the catch. Final out. We're finally at the 7th inning stretch. Let's have some good luck energy drink here. Last time I went to my internship on no sleep when I did this, so let's have it be better here. Okay, so we're 10 for 13. They're 0 for 4. They're harder the lineups up. Beltran, Garrett Anderson, LaRoche. Hopefully this will be the last time Doc has to see them, because as we all know, it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game at Tropicana Field, home of the Tampa Bay Rays. Might be a dump, but it's their dump. All right, Beltran, 0 for 2. Strike 1 right there, nothing in 1. Got away from him. That, oh baby, that just went foul. Oh, we're lucky. Here's the 0-2 now. Got him swinging on 3 pitches. We're lucky that wasn't a home run. That wasn't an extra base hit. Here's Anderson, 1 for 2. A single and a strikeout, so he's not afraid of swinging the bat. You shouldn't be if you're a baseball player. Missed the cutter. Nothing in 2 now. Just made contact with the curve. It's going foul. Nothing in 2 now. Struck him out. Here's LaRoche. Strike 1 on the 4-seam. Just missed the corner there. Pop that right up. Paulo Duca just got to wait for it to drop. There it is. Barely had to move. 3 up and 3 down. 3 up and 3 down. Go the Rays in the bottom of the 7th. Top of the 8th. 8th batter in the lineup leading off. Paulo Duca. Another pitcher. This is smart what they're doing. It's Hoffman, okay. All right, 2 for 3. Because, like, they know this game's out of reach. Don't make their pitchers tired unnecessarily. I like what they're doing. Game respects game, right? Quick 1-1 count. You think they play Hell's Bells at Tropicana Field in this situation? Anyways, 1 away. Duca grounds out. Here's Grandy. This will conclude the 4th trip through the lineup. Why not? Missed that 4-seam badly. Nothing in 1. Pulled that. That's going for a base hit to right field. Grandy looking for a cycle now. Has the single and the home run. There's Aurelia, 1 for 4. They keep an eye over on our best base runner. He is safe. Twice now. Circle change missed, 1-0. Fastball missed, 2-0. That one gets away from Hoffman. It's going to be 3-0. Situation, I think most batters, you just let him have first base. It's now available. Rich Aurelia's him and Loduca. Why are they so concerned about Curtis Granderson stealing a base in a 10-0 game in the top of the 8th that they're losing? Here's the 3-1. Circle change. It's going to be another payoff pitch to Rich Aurelia. That's how this day started. He got a single out of it. What's going to happen? Struck him out. Wasn't afraid for his heat. But it's his off speed that kills. Circle change missed. 1-0. Stayed in the zone, 1-1. He went golfing for that. It caught by Furcal. Didn't go for a base hit. That's going to end the top of the 8th. We remain 10 for 14. They're 0 for 4. 10 hits and 10 runs is what's separating these two teams right here. Furcal, 2 swinging strikeouts. 9 on the day for Halladay. Strike 1 on the cutter, nothing in 1. Swung for the changeup, missed. Here's the 0-2. He puts it in play just barely. It's a hopper. Berkman tags out Furcal, 1 away. And Iwamura, 2 swinging strikeouts of his own. Strike 1 on the 4-seamer, nothing in 1. Hits that curve hard, off Doc, over to first, 2 away. Could have gone for a base hit, but Doc kept it in front of him. Here's Laird, 2 ground outs. Strike 1 on the 4-seamer, nothing in 1. Got him on that 2-seamer, that was a filthy pitch. Here's the 0-2. Got him on 3 pitches. That's Laird, the first strikeout of the day. Doc with an even 10. We're heading to the top of the 9th. It's going to be the heart of the Jays lineup. Berkman, Rios, Braun. Let's see what they can do here. Berkman 2 for 4. Let's just try and rally. Let's see if we can bat through the lineup. Strike 1 on a circle change. Circle change missed. 1-1. It missed again. 2-1. Stayed in the zone. He's thrown the same pitch 4 times. I'm thinking fastball. I'm thinking inside the zone somewhere. Just inside. Missed. Payoff pitch to Berkman. Hit the fastball. It's going over to Genet at 3rd. Over to 1st. 1 away. He really drew out his pitch count there. Rios is 0 for 4. He's playing for pride here. He needs to get a hit. Inside changeup. 1-0. Hit the fastball. That'll go for Rios' first base hit of the day. Runner on first, 1 away. And it's Braun. You know what we're going to let him do. 3 for 4. Fastball in the zone. Strike 1. Setting the mood with that first pitch. Got away from him. Braun, I swung too early. Nothing in 2. Again, a gift, but it'll just go for a base hit. Braun looking for a cycle now, if we can somehow get around to him 2 more times. Here's Lowell, 421, 11. Is that 28 RBIs? Circle change in the dirt, 1-0. Stay part of the zone in that, 1-1. 1-2. Went reaching for that. That's going high. It's Ichiro. We're not going to run. 2 away. Yeah, that thing made it there quicker than a car could. Here's Luke Scott. Oh, swung early again, man. When Hoffman misses, my God, that thing, like, goes illegal driving speed. Circle change just missed. Yeah, it's on par with his changeup. Scott hits that, hits it hard. At Furcal, over to first. That's going to be batting for the Jays today. We finished 10 for 16. That's better than half. That's better than the Rays. 9-1-2, part of the lineup in the bottom of the 9th. You know what we're going for. Genet missed the 2-seamer, nothing in 1. Puts that foul. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging on 3 pitches. 11 strikeouts. Here's Ichiro, 1 for 3. So this is the 4th trip through the lineup. He puts that in play. That's going to go for a base hit. That's their 5th. I don't believe they've had an extra base hit yet today. So Ichiro remains on first. Spilborough, strike 1 on a fastball. Is the curve. Nothing in 2. That one gets away from Doc. Got away from LaDuca. Throw to second. It's Ichiro. He'll be there in time. I don't know why I really stood in front of the ball. That rarely happens for us. Got him swinging on a fastball. 2. Beltran. Part of me, my gut instinct was to maybe walk him, put him on first, get to Garrett Anderson. So let's not waste our pitches here. That's going to go for a base hit. Why wasn't Rios running there? I was holding left on the stick. Okay. Okay, my gut instinct, I have to go for that next time. 10-1. They get a run across. Congratulations. We're now down by 9 runs. Nothing in 1. Nothing in 2. This next pitch could decide it. It does. Struck him out. That's the ball game. They got 1 run across. I should have walked Beltran. Whatever. Your final score is the Toronto Blue Jays 10, Tampa Bay Rays 1. Incredible performance by Halladay today. Just came up short of the shutout. I feel that's on me. Hey, whatever, right? We got to double digits today in batting. Absolutely incredible days from Berkman and Braun. I believe they got like, what, 3 RBIs each? Top of the second. That was the one that set the mood. A solo shot on a pitch that wasn't a mistake from what we've seen, but a mistaken decision. Yeah, top of the 4th. Oh, look who it is again. Allen went to right field. Made it pretty far. Top of the 7th. That was Berkman, who's batting lefty there. A 2-run shot, bottom of the 9th, final out. Got him. So was that an even dozen strikeouts? Yeah, they were 1 for 6. We were 10 for 16. So I'm curious, how many strikeouts? He got 12 or 13, right? I think he got 11, 12 and 13. Yep. I think all 3 of the outs in the 9th were strikeouts. His 4th win on the season. Carmona 1 and 2. He didn't pitch awful. Actually, never mind. I forgot that perfect 5 for 5 rally in the 4th. That was with 2 outs too, which is the craziest thing. Berkman had home runs 18 and 19. Braun had 25 through 27. Grandy had home run number 16. Stats, batting. Yeah, 3 RBIs for Berkman and Braun. Grandy had 2. Luke Scott and Luduka both had 1. 2 strikeouts for Aurelia. Everyone got at least 1 hit. So there's that. 106 homers on the season for us. Yeah, 13 strikeouts. Lucky number 13 for Roy Halladay. ERA now at 1.5. So he came in, yeah, his ERA went down by 0.17. That's good. Now I know next time. Go with your gut in a situation like that. I'd rather give up a walk than a run, right? 86 pitches it took him. Just when he got Jack Hughes instead of Sidney Crosby. Or any other player that wore a 2-digit number in the 80s. Okay, moving along here. Let's see. Oh, 6. What the heck? 10 or more strikeouts, complete game. Hit switch, hit home runs. That was all Berkman. Okay. I mean, that was one heck of a strikeout game for him. Let's look around the league. Cleveland wins. Extra innings. Brewers exploded. Extra innings. Padres win. 21-13 over in Dodger Stadium. That is insane. In a pitcher-friendly environment. Top of the 9th. Okay, the Braves beat Astros. Shutout at Coors. What do you do in Pittsburgh? That's like how the real Pirates play. Red Sox couldn't win against Minnesota. Seattle gets shut out 1-0. Very funny. Oakland loses. Cincy wins. High-scoring game over. Kansas City looks like they walked it off. Mets won a game. Excellent. They've lost 9 in a row in real life, so at least one Mets team in one universe is getting it done. But that's going to be it for this first video of this 3-game series against the Tampa Bay Rays. Excellent pitching by Halladay. Dr. Ross is going to be on the mound for the next game. I'll see you then for that. Thank you for watching.